Hello everybody, welcome to the Crystal Sun and Moon Tarot. I am Caitlin, and so today I wanted to do a pick a card. This is for like who your future spouse or significant other, basically like your next relationship, what it's going to be like. So I have pulled from my Witch's Tarot by Dugan, my Essential Tarot deck, my Halloween Oracle deck by Stacey Demarco, and my Kipper deck by Ciro Marchetti. So the tarot cards, there are 3 of each cards in every pile, and it's basically to give the characteristics of the person that you're going to be coming in together with next. So basically like the next person that's going to be coming into your life romantically. And yeah, so the Oracle cards are basically going to be like the Kipper card, and the Halloween Oracle deck are going to be like my cat is in here, so he's all over me happy. If you hear him, that's him. So the Oracle cards are going to kind of be like what your relationship is going to be like. So this could be good, this could be kind of challenging, it could be just terrible, you know, it really just depends. Whatever comes up. I have not looked at the cards. I just shuffled them, then did a little meditation, turned on the camera. But so this is deck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a bloodstone, tumbled stone. It is dark like emerald green. It is good for courage and things like that. This is my opalite pendant. It is very beautiful, first crystal that I was ever actually drawn to. It is good for prosperity and business and everything. So that's opalite. This is my clear quartz pendant, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I have I have activated this kind of just to charge it with extra positivity and goodness, and kind of like just to bring a good just bring good energy to me whenever I wear it and everything. I like to wear that a lot with my pendants. This is my rose quartz pendant for number 4. It's gorgeous. I love it. So it's kind of smaller than my rose quartz tower back there. This is moonstone for number 5. This is good for fertility and kind of just, you know, good vibes, stuff like that. It's beautiful. Don't you dare come on this table, Fred. He wants to come up here so bad. No, you're gonna mess it up. I'm sorry, guys. He's so cute though. I love him. I invited him in here and I shouldn't have. But anyway, so we're gonna start with number 1, the moonstone. So I'm gonna actually move all of these out of the way and keep them in order. Okay, so first, number 1, the moonstone. I'll put that right back there. I'm going to put the oracle cards over here. And I want to lay these out here. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So, on top we have the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Then on the bottom we have the Hermit, which is also represent Virgo, the Strength card, Leo, and then the Devil card, Capricorn. Man, this is really cool. This is really interesting. So the next person that I can see that you're going to be coming into a relationship with, romantically or otherwise, doesn't mean that you have to actually get in a relationship with them, but it's kind of just the next person that's coming into your life. So for group 1, immediately from this whole deck down here, from my separate deck, you have all 3 major arcana. All 3 have a sign to them. So Virgo and Capricorn, Earth, and then you have Leo, Fire. So this is kind of crazy. So this could mean that this next person could be either a Virgo, Leo, or Capricorn. Maybe they have all these signs in them somewhere. Maybe you are resonating with that, and your sign sun, moon, rising, or Venus is in one of these signs. You know, and the fact that we have the King of Pentacles up here. I know in this deck, the King of Pentacles is a specific sign. I believe it's Taurus. But I want to double check real quick. King of Pentacles. Ooh, got it. It's the Queen. And the King. There we go. Okay, yeah. Taurus. So, since there's a lot of earth coming through, it could be that this person's gonna be like very grounded, very kind of stable, very much in the 3D. Kind of really focuses a lot on the material world. I don't really see it being too bad. The only thing would be like the Devil card is that they may be like too obsessed with it or anything. They may be too into the material world, you know. Maybe a little bit, I don't want to say shallow with it, but with the Devil card popping up, I kind of want to say they could be a little shallow when it comes to like the material world. Like it's a little like money, like they could be very frugal with money is what comes to me. Like they could be very into this King of Pentacles, like I have saved, I have done this, I have done that, like I gotta stay kind of just like I earned it and I'm gonna keep it. So they could be very frugal with their money. And with Leo right here, and then you have the 8 of Wands over here, they could be pretty, like, it kind of feels like they're going to come in kind of fast. You know, they're going to come in kind of fast to you. They're going to be pretty fiery. They're going to be someone that's very stable within, like, their world and everything. And then they're going to be somebody that's kind of very just, like, I feel like passionate. Yeah, I feel like they're very passionate. You know, I feel like they're a very passionate kind of person when they come in, and it's just like, you know, I kind of want to share this with you, but at the same time, I feel like they're probably going to be a little guarded, a little blocked off with the 8 of Cups. Because with the 8 of Cups and the Hermit over here, I feel like these two go together. That it's kind of the same energy of still kind of being on guard, not really knowing if they can open up to you yet, and it could come from like past trauma, things like that, but with the Hermit, it's just very kind of like they could be to themselves in the beginning, like, or maybe like, you know, when times get tough or something, well, maybe when it starts to get like a little more serious, they could kind of get scared from that because they're so like into their earth energy themselves, like, and especially like with the King of Pentacles being just so, you know, about the material world, about jobs, about money and stuff like that. I feel like if it got serious, they'd have to like they'd probably end up going hermiting and being like, look, I need to take time for myself. I need to really figure out what I want and what's going on with this relationship. And they might not even communicate it to you, to be honest. You know, the 8 of Wands is over here. It can represent like fast communication. I don't feel like they would like communicate it. I feel like it might be just they gotta do what they gotta do because they're so used to being independent, and they just gotta like, boom, I gotta go into hermit mode. And kind of just do me and figure stuff out for that. So that's really interesting. I mean, it's not all bad. Basically just like, you know, keep an eye on them. Aha. And with the Kipper deck, we have main female. So with this, I don't know if I should put it that close to the candle, but we'll see. If it catches fire, it catches fire. So then we have ghost regret. Okay. We have ghost regret, and then we have main female up here. I'm actually gonna put that down here because I really don't want it to catch fire on my candle back there. So here's the thing. I feel like this is, yeah, I feel like with your relationship, there's gonna be some stuff holding it back. Either with you or this other person. There's gonna be some past stuff from your, you know, some regret that you hold, either from, you know, things that you've done or things that have just happened to you in the past. Like, there's gonna be something holding you back, and maybe that's where the stinginess that I'm feeling comes from. You know what I mean? That's where kind of this reservation, this kind of like when things start getting really serious, it's like, you know, this kind of like need to hold on to stuff. You know, this kind of need to, like, when things get serious, to just go into your hermit mode. Maybe they're just dealing with a lot of stuff, so that it's gonna affect the relationship. And, you know, you're down here, like, you know, this could be just gentle. It does say main female, but, like, it's however you identify, whatever. If you're kind of being like, this is me, and this is probably them, I don't know. You know, it's however it goes with you, but I feel like this, it's a very interesting relationship because it's gonna come with a lot of work, like a lot of work, because somebody's got to get over some stuff. One or both of you has to move on and kind of like help heal and move on from this regret from your past, because this is gonna hold you back. Like, that's really gonna hold this relationship back. If you stay reserved in the Eight of Cups and you stay reserved in the Hermit and everything, when things start getting serious, and, you know, you gotta stay strong. You know, you gotta stay strong. You gotta trust in each other. You gotta, like, you know, you kind of just gotta lean on each other. But, you know, it's not gonna be the same for everybody. So, yeah, group 1, Bloodstone, that's pretty awesome. You know, just hold on. The fact that you got like three signs coming through, like strong earth energy, very strong earth energy. All I can say is just stay in yourself and just do what you gotta do. You're good, you know? All right, moving on to group 2, Opalite. Put that there. Interesting, because we just had the King of Pentacles in the group 1, and now we have the Queen of Pentacles over here. Okay. Okay, one second, guys. I gotta let my cat out. Alright, guys, I'm back. I had to let him out. He was being a little butthead, and he's like, I want out. I want to be in here with you, but now I want out. Okay. So, man, again, like group 1, group 2, the Opalite has a lot of strong earth energy going on. We have the Eight of Pentacles right here. The Eight of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Judgment card. Judgment, if I remember right, I believe Judgment represents a sign. I'm gonna double check real quick, because if not, then I'm just dumb. I'm not dumb. But sometimes I feel like that. I'm still like trying to get used to cards like that. Nope. But I'm immediately drawn to the definition of judgment anyway. So this is what it says. Ruled by Pluto, the god of the underworld, an angel sounds a trumpet suggestive of the final judgment. This is a card of transformation. A fresh start is possible. It is time to forgive and forget, or perhaps do some soul searching. A promotion may be in works. So this is what I'm getting. This relationship is gonna be transformative. The fact that we have the Two of Cups right here also, it's gonna be a very loving relationship. I feel like both parties are gonna really feel each other's vibe. You're really gonna come into each other, you know? Like, you're gonna really care about each other. You're gonna have a good connection in the beginning. Like, it's gonna be almost like home. Like, I feel that came to me, and man, the fact that there's we have the King of Wands here, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like this could really be a relationship between an earth sign, specifically an earth sign female, or feminine energy, and then a fire sign male or masculine energy, because it's just really coming across each other. And the fact that they're right next to each other, like, I just put the cards over and spread them out like that. I didn't place them or anything. That's just how it was. I never saw the cards before. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles over here. So we have 1, 2, 3 earth energy right here. And man, I really like this because you have a king and you got a queen. Both really strong in who they are, very confident. Like literally the King of Wands sometimes comes across to me as like douchey, but like here I feel like he's not douchey, he's just confident in himself. You know, like he's just confident in who he is. Like he's literally man-spreading. Like look at that. He's just sitting in his throne, just man-spreading, you know, showing everything that he is. Like just, yo, he's confident. He's the King of Wands, man. Like take it or leave it. And the Queen of Pentacles is kind of very like earthy. She's not as fiery. She's very stable though. She's very fertile. She's very just in herself. She knows who she is. She's grounded. She's very grounded and confident. You see that? Like I love the Queen of Pentacles. It's a very beautiful card and just a beautiful energy. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles right here with the Knight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles talks about like hard work. So I feel like this is going to be a relationship where probably this earth energy definitely is going to be a hard worker. Like they're going to be very hard worker, probably very into their work. You could have also met at work. That just came to me. You could be meeting at work. Or in some way that like, that kind of resonates with you, that like, it's very, like, it could be like a job, a hobby, like something like that. And then the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this is going to be the speed of your relationship. This is going to be the speed of your relationship, is that it's going to be something very stable. Like you have this instant like connection and it's going to be very stable. Like it's coming out of the blue. It's transformative. It's just like, oh my God, it's this new beginning. Like, and you guys don't, you don't want to screw it up. Like, you know what you have, you know the value that you have, and you're going to take your time with it. The Knight of Pentacles is very about action, but slow action. Like the Knight of Pentacles is so slow moving. So I feel like you guys, even though like the King of Wands is right here, like he's confident, he's good. Like if he's feeling this energy, I feel like he's going to want to like move forward, just be like, we're gonna live into this is gonna be great, like we're gonna have a good time. But at the same time, like this earth energy is gonna be like, okay, that's great, yeah, I feel the connection, but like let's slow it down. Like let's take a step back, let's slow it down, okay? Like let's not rush into anything, because you know they just don't want to screw it up. It's a new relationship. It's really great. There's great possibilities coming into it. And so you're just like, I don't want to screw this up. So there's a lot of like logical, there's a lot of logic going into this, you know. I feel like there's a lot of with the earth, all right here, the pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of logic coming into this. That's like, I don't want to screw this up. And so I'm going to take my time, you know, and that's good. I like that. Ooh, we got pathway number 35. That adds up to an 8 if that is significant to anybody, or maybe just the number 35. But pathway, this talks about, like, it's right next to judgment, transformation, a new beginning. Like, this is exactly what pathway is about. It's about creating your own path. It's about creating something new, going along on a new journey. And man, I really like this because it's beautiful. It's not like there's no like animosity going on with these two energies. I feel like it's one of you is very stable and logical and practical. The other one's like, yeah, I'm fiery, I'm moving fast, like let's go. But like you balance each other out really beautifully. Like you balance each other out because one's like, we're gonna go and have fun. The other one's like, okay, we can do that, but like let's bring it back, just like let's dial it back a little bit. And I really like that. Like in a relationship, that's really great to kind of like balance each other out like that. Excuse me. And then we have forgiveness. Reducing, God, I'm hiccuping. Reducing burden. Okay, so here's the deal. Here is the deal. This is a wonderful relationship. This is going to be beautiful. Like, I'm so excited for group 2. This is going to be a really good, fun relationship for you guys. I love it. But along with any new relationship comes, you know, there's going to be problems in anything that comes along. And I feel like for this, it's more reducing burden with forgiveness, kind of being, having a little more, you know, giving a little more benefit of the doubt, you know, maybe forgiving your past for something, maybe forgiving their past, maybe just something that's happened to you, kind of just forgiving the burdens of our past to move on with something like this. I feel like as soon as you do this, either one or both of you, or the other one, you know, whatever, you're gonna have this new journey. Like, maybe you gotta do some healing before you can bring this into your life, before you can manifest this beautiful relationship, you know, this wonderful, exciting new relationship. You gotta do some forgiveness, you know, you gotta do some soul searching, you gotta do some healing, and that's okay. Like, we all got healing to do. We all got healing to do. And so to get this, though, I feel like you gotta do some work on yourself on the side. You know, that's all you gotta do. Like, this is the only thing that's kind of just like, you know, don't forget to do some work on the side. Don't forget to forgive yourself. Don't forget to do some healing. And then, you know, this is gonna come into your life. All right, group 2, amazing. That was so beautiful. Like, I really enjoyed that. You guys are gonna have like a really great relationship coming up. Whoever's gonna, whether it's somebody that's already in your life or like just like the next relationship you're gonna have, it's gonna be really beautiful. I love that. I'm gonna take a quick drink of my coffee. All right. Group 3, the clear quartz pendant. All right, group 3, what's coming to you for your next relationship? I'm gonna flip them over. Okay. I feel like this is like causing shadows. There. Okay, group 3. Clear quartz. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the King of Swords. The 4 of Rods. And then the 8 of Cups. And group 1 actually also had the 8 of Cups, which I find really interesting. So, with this person coming into your life, they're definitely having a lot of reservations. Like, off the bat, they got a lot of reservations going on. Yeah. So we have 2 swords, 2 cups, and 2 wands. In fact, we have the 8 of swords and the 8 of cups right on top of each other. That just happens like that. I feel though that this person is gonna be, since this is the only court card in here, the King of Swords, I feel like it's gonna be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like they're gonna be probably an air sign, or maybe they have just like a lot of air traits to them. But it doesn't have to be, because there's an equal mix of the water, fire, and air in here. There's not much earth. So maybe it's somebody that also is like kind of lacking stability, because there is no earth popping up in here. Maybe they are kind of lacking some stability, and that's why they're kind of feeling like the 8 of Swords. They're feeling like the 4 of Cups, you know. They're not wanting, I mean, not wanting, they're not knowing how to move forward. You know, they're kind of feeling like they're stuck. They're kind of feeling like they're trapped, but at the same time, like the 8 of Swords, she put herself in this situation. Like, the 8 of Swords, like, it's, you put yourself in the situation, like, you have the power to undo those binds at any moment. Like, you're really not stuck. You know what I mean? And with the 4 of Cups, they might be in, like, just kind of a woe is me moment. Maybe when you meet them, they're just like, woe is me, you know, something happened in my past. I'm still not getting over it because I'm not realizing the gift that's coming to me over here. Like, this mermaid's literally giving him a gift of another cup, and they're not really noticing it. They're kind of just ignoring it. And the fact that it's sandwiched right between this Ace of Wands, I feel like it's compressing the wands. Like, I feel like literally these are like compressing this Ace of Wands. These energies are keeping this from happening for them. like, being in this energy of the Eight of Swords, being in this energy of the Four of Cups, it's keeping them from the Ace of Wands. It's keeping them from this new beginning of just their life. And I feel like because it's right above the Four of Rods, it's keeping them from you. It's keeping them from building a foundation with you. So in the beginning, like, you're probably going to have like a hard time with them. It's honestly going to be a little bit of a struggle, because they're kind of getting over some stuff within themselves. Like, they're doing some soul searching, some healing. Like, they gotta figure stuff out for themselves. That's why I feel like they're kind of the King of Swords, though, is that they're figuring it out. Like, they're not standing still. They're not sitting back. They're gonna take action. They're gonna do what they need to do to get out of this energy. And especially if they want this Four of Rods, like, if they want this Four of Rods with you, they're going to do it. Like, they're going to take action. They're going to do it. And you have the Eight of Cups over here. So I find this really interesting because group 1 also had the Eight of Cups, but this is kind of like, I feel like with this, it's starting a new journey. You know, I feel like this is literally starting a new journey. Maybe it is whenever you come into their life or something, they finally realize that they want that, like, you're so amazing that they just get their stuff together. Like, it causes them to want to get into this King of Swords energy and get their stuff together because they want a new journey. They want to get out of the Four of Cups. They want to get out of the Ace of Swords. They want to get rid of these energies so that they can have the Ace of Wands and the Four of Rods with you. You know, so it's kind of like you're going to come into them and they're going to need some healing to be done. Like, it's not going to be like an instant connection. Like, kind of like group 2 is that, like, you're gonna have to work for this. Like, in the beginning, you're gonna have to have patience. That's really what I see, is that you're gonna have to have patience with them, because to get to that Four of Rods, you know, that foundation, that stability, that kind of just like starting anew with each other, like, you're gonna have to have patience with them for them to get to for them to find their way out of this Eight of Swords energy, and to realize that they have this gift over here of the mermaid giving the cup. You know, that they have these things, and it's just like it's within their power to do it. And I feel like when they realize that that's what they want with you, they're going to switch into the King of Swords energy, and they're going to get it done. And it's just going to take time. All right. Ooh. And then we have, for your Kipper deck, for kind of what your relationship's going to be like, 13, wealthy man. 13 is also 1 and 3 is 4. If that's significant to anybody. Yeah, so wealthy man, which I kind of find really interesting because group 1 actually had main female as their Kipper card. So, and again, they had 8 of Cups. So maybe this is related to group 1. Don't know, but hey, that's up to you to see if that's a message for you. But yeah, so this could be somebody that is kind of more established in who they are. You know, they kind of got some stability going on. Like the Pentacles, like I'm not seeing the Pentacles here, but like wealthy man, like as far as like material world monetary, they got it already. Like they already got the Pentacles with this. Like this is saying like they already got the Pentacles, they're good. But obviously there's still some stuff going on that, like, even though they might have money, wealth, whatever, fame, fortune, who cares, you know, whatever it is, but they might have that going for them, but they're still unfulfilled in these areas. You know, they're still unfulfilled somewhere. They're still feeling stuck somewhere. And really, it feels like it's their minds. That in their head, like they're stuck with something. Something in them is still trying to heal. You know, the swords in the mind. Like, this is literally trapped in the binds of your mind. Like, that's what this is. So, it's the mind and the emotions. So, like, basically their mind and their emotions are keeping them from this. Or keeping them from that passion, that wands, the beginnings, all that stuff. But they're going to cut through the bullshit. Alright? And then we have Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. Ooh, I love that. That's very hopeful with this. That is very, very hopeful with this, because the Skull of Stars, I feel drawn to read it. Skull of Stars, here we are. All right. This card indicates that you need to think bigger and more broadly about your future and what you would like to achieve. Perhaps there are false beliefs, often old, that no longer serve you as you grow and change. Sometimes these beliefs may not even be yours. They may have been imparted to you by your parents or the wider community, yet feel rather incongruent to you. You need to endeavor with all of your heart and soul to live the life you want and honor your own wishes and truths. Okay, I feel now reading that, with Skull of Possibilities, literally reading that, I feel like this person that has it all, that seems like they got it all made and they got it all together, I feel like they did what they were told to do. They followed the old thing. Go to school, get a good education, get a good job. That's what they did. But they're not happy. Like right here, they're not happy. There's obviously something going on. Like, they're not fulfilled. They're not feeling fulfilled. They're feeling stuck. They're feeling trapped. They're feeling like, I did what I was supposed to do, but why do I keep feeling like this? Why do I keep feeling like I'm stuck? Why do I keep feeling like, I don't have what I don't see what the universe is giving me. I don't see what God's giving me. I don't see whatever, source or whatever is giving me. Like, I don't see it. I just feel trapped. I feel blind. So that's literally what's coming to me, is that this person has a lot to work through. And maybe it is that when you come into their life, you are going to trigger them, basically, to get out of that state of mind and realize you're what I want. And you know what? I'm going to fight for what I want. I am going to go for it. So that's what I have for group 3. That was pretty intense. You guys got kind of a battle ahead of you as far as like mentally and everything with your relationship, but you know what? You got it. And the energies are changing all the time. Like, it's not going to be the same. It's not always consistent, and that's okay. Energies are constantly shifting and changing. We have free will. They could be taking themselves out of that energy right now. They could be still working on it actively, and maybe when you come into their lives, or they come into your life, like, it kind of just ignites that, and it's just like, yo, I gotta get this done faster. I gotta get this done. I really like them. I gotta get this done. I gotta work on me if I want them to last in my life. So, good job, group 3, clear quartz. That was great. All right, moving on to group 4, the rose quartz. Put that there. We have these 3. Okay. Group 4. We have the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, beautiful. Then we have the 5 of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Hierophant, which is also represented astrological sign Taurus. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. So, who this person is. Okay, there's like strong water coming through, because even though this is a 6 of Swords air energy, there's still water right here in this. And so it's literally water, 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 water. So they could have a lot, I feel like they have a lot of water going in on them. Water signs are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I feel like there's a lot of water going on. At the same time, it could just mean that there's a lot of emotions going on. Even though they're trying to be logical with the 6 of Swords right here, they're literally surrounded by water. They're surrounded by their emotions. They're trying to be logical, but man, they're still surrounded by their emotions. And so this is somebody that's very in tune with their emotions. They're kind of maybe just really working through some stuff in themselves. But then right down here, you literally have the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, so Taurus, and then Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So this is somebody that maybe you guys met at work, maybe you met through like the church or something. Maybe you were doing like some volunteer work at the church or something. That just came to me. Maybe you're kind of doing that. Anything like that. Really, that like you're kind of just doing your own thing and everything, and then they just came into your life, and you're like, yo, hey. They're like, hey, what's up? I like you. You're cool. They kind of like with the Two of Cups right here. It's kind of like an instant connection. It's kind of just like, hey, I recognize you. I see you. I like that. And I feel like they're the Knight of Cups over here. That like they kind of want to move, you know. They kind of want to be like, almost like romantic. Like they're kind of like it just came to me. They're a hopeless romantic. They feel like a hopeless romantic to me. They feel like they're just like, hey, I'm gonna offer you my cup, like, of my emotions and everything. Like, kind of want that gooey love story type love, you know. And like they're not afraid to like cross oceans for you. That's exactly what it feels like. They're a hopeless romantic, and they're like, I will cross oceans for you. I will part the seas. I will do whatever I need to do. I'll skywrite your name, you know, whatever they gotta do. Like, they're like, yo, I really like you. I feel you. I vibe with you. But at the same time, like, there's some Five of Cups going on over here. They still got some, like, sensitive stuff going on. They're kind of really sensitive. Maybe they're even in the mourning of their past relationship, kind of moving on from that. Because that's the only one that's really kind of raising that for me, is that they're still kind of like, maybe they're dealing with some past trauma, some past heartbreak. But you know what? Everything else is going pretty good. They're wanting to make moves, like, you know, they're in their emotions. They're still the Knight of Cups, you know. They're not staying in the Five of Cups energy. They're still the Knight of Cups. They're moving forward. They're working hard. They're working on themselves, you know. They're not staying stagnant. But yeah, and then you got the Hierophant over here. So it could be that maybe they could be somebody of a higher authority. They could be somebody, I don't know why it just came to me, they could be somebody of like a clergy type situation. You know, I don't know exact labels or anything, but if that resonates with you, it resonates with you. They could be kind of in that situation, you know. They maybe, if you're like a Christian or something, maybe they're a pastor, you know, or a preacher or something. Like, you know, maybe they're a minister, and you kind of meet doing that stuff, and you're just like, hey, you know, you kind of resonate with it. At the same time, though, with the Hierophant being right under the Two of Cups, to me, this immediately just as like, this is like a soulmate, basically. This feels, seeing it literally, like, it feels like a soulmate. It feels like a soulmate, or maybe even a twin flame, you know. But strong, like, soulmate energy, because there's a lot of emotions coming on. There's a lot of, like, just your heart and your emotions, and you're just like, wow, there's a connection here. And with the Hierophant, it's basically being like, this is supposed to be like the divine feminine masculine down here, represented by that. And this is like God, your angels, your spirit guides, your spirit squad, as I like to call them. Spirit squad. It's basically like, this is divinely guided. This is supposed to happen. This is a beautiful relationship. You know, it's the Two of Cups. It's two people that really have a connection coming together. You know, and this, I feel like it's in union. You know, they're coming together. They're literally tying the knot. Like, they're their hands. They're literally tying the knot. And so I feel like that's kind of what this is that, you know, it's kind of going to be very emotional. It's going to be very emotional, very powerful type relationship. But, you know what? It's still going to require hard work. Don't forget that. But, yeah, you know, one or both of you, I feel like it's the other person that is kind of still dealing with some other heartbreak of their own. So, you know, don't rush into it. Like the Knight of Cups, he's in his emotions and everything, but he's not going to rush into anything. He's not like the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Wands, where he's just like, we're going, like, action, taking action now. He's very much in his emotions. He's taking his time. He's doing what he's got to do. But yeah, he's kind of just like, you know, gazing about, taking his time. And yeah, so don't rush him. Don't rush him. And then we have number 10 on the Kipper deck, Journey. So this relationship is going to be a journey. It's going to take a while to get to your destination, which is going to be that Two of Cups union card. So this feels more and more like a soulmate type twin flame relationship. You know, don't rush into it. Like, it's gonna be a journey. You're gonna discover stuff about each other. Like, that's the fun about it too. That's where fun comes from. That's where like a lot of the fun comes from. It's just taking your time and discovering each other, and, you know, going through the journeys, the ups and downs. Like, you know, water's not stagnant. Water changes. The flow of water changes constantly. That's why it's like our emotions. You know, the flow changes and we have to just deal with it. It's a natural part of life. You know, we have to go with the flow and realize that it's a part of the journey. You know, the ups and downs, the rough rapids and the calm, you know, trickling brooks. Like, it's a part of the journey, you know? All right, and then we have the Lamp, Remembrance. So, this immediately just comes more to like a soulmate twin flame connection to me, because remembrance is literally that. The lamp, it's literally that. It's remembering. It's having a connection with somebody that you literally remember them. You know, like, you have a soul connection with them, that this right here says that like your souls remember each other. They're probably somebody from a past life. Like, your souls meet each other and you're just like, yes, I have this recognition. You are this person. Like, wow, I feel this for you. I feel these strong emotions for you. Like, I just feel this instant connection that is divinely guided, that is divinely here, that we're supposed to meet up like this. And so it's gonna be, you're gonna go on a journey though. That's what twin flames and soulmates are about. Like, you're supposed to go on journeys. They're beautiful connections, beautiful, beautiful connections. And so, like, I feel like this is exactly what the Rose Quartz Group 4 is going through, is that the next person to come into your life is going to be, honestly, like a soulmate or twin flame or something. Like, it's going to be a lot of hard work. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but it's going to be a journey. You just got to remember, it's all a part of the journey. You're discovering each other. You're discovering, you know, why you were brought together. You're discovering the lessons that you're going to be learning. But, like, there's going to be this instant, like, connection of, like, I remember who you are. I know you. I remember you. So, oh, man, that's just so beautiful. I like this. So, Rose Quartz Group 4, good job. That's really exciting. You know, that is really, really exciting. Just keep your heads up. Like, realize that, like, don't get pulled into, like, the over-romanticism either of soulmates, twin flames, stuff like that. Like, yes, they're very romantic, wonderful journeys, very beautiful journeys, but, like, don't get sucked into the over romanticism about it, you know? Just remember that it's gonna take time. It's always gonna take time, and, you know, maybe you're not gonna come into union immediately. You know, you're probably not, honestly. With soulmates, maybe, but with twin flames especially, like, it's especially about a journey. Like, twin flames are meant to, like, come together and then go away and go into separation, then come back together and then go away in separation again. Like, it's like this back and forth push and pull, because there are karmic situations and lessons that need to be learned. Okay? And so, like, that's all about, like, life. Like, it's about lessons. Alright, so we're moving on to the last group. Moonstone group. My moonstone. I love this moonstone. Alright. Okie dokie, Moonstone group 5. Alright. Immediately, I'm calling out the Death card, which is Scorpio. But at the same time, it could mean that this person has strong Scorpio in them, in their chart, or they are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But it could also mean that they're going through an intense change within themselves, you know. They're going through a change. They're kind of at a crossroads right now with the Two of Swords right here. And we have the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. So they could also have a lot of air in them, in their chart. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or they could also just be really into their air energy of being very logical, being very practical, of cutting through the bullshit. You know, they're trying to figure out what serves them, what doesn't serve them. And this is where I get like the Two of Swords energy. They're really in a situation of trying to be logical about what they're doing. They could just be a very logical person. Maybe like their sun sign is in Scorpio, and then like a lot more air is in the rest of their chart. Like, you never know. But so that's kind of just the vibe I'm getting off from them. And then we have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And we have two aces right here. So I feel like there's going to be a new beginning. Like, they're ready for a new beginning. Like, look at this. The Nine of Swords is sandwiched right between them. They're ready for a new beginning. They're just like, yo, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Let's battle forward. Let's just move forward. And like, I'm ready to have like a new beginning in like the material world. I've found like my clarity and everything with the sword. Like, I'm ready to start anew. I'm ready to pick up my sword and just charge forward. And the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like, yo, I'm ready to give. I feel like they're really ready to give. Like, because it's all down here and then everything up here. Everything up here, so there's death, so there's like change coming for them. There is this Two of Swords energy of kind of still like they were guarding their heart a lot, you know. I don't feel like this is a decision at all. This is more like they're guarding their heart. They're guarding themselves. And then you have the Page of Wands over here. So they're kind of like coming into like the page energy of being like, I'm ready to go. Like, let's start this journey. Let's start going. Like, I got stuff to do. I have messages to give, you know. I have a lot to give, a lot to offer. And so they have a lot to offer with the Ace of Pentacles. And they know where they're going. And they're ready to charge forward. Like, they're ready to just take the bull by the horns and just go for it, man. Like, they don't want to be a page, they want to be a knight. And so that's just what I'm getting. But yeah, I feel like with Moonstone Group, it's very straightforward about who this person is. There's not really much ambiguity about them. You know, they're kind of a logical, like, you know, I've gone through my change, I've gone through my struggles, and I'm ready to just move on. I'm ready to just get going. I'm ready to pick up my sword and do what I gotta do. But yeah, so they're gonna be a very like intense person. That's what I feel like they are. They're gonna be a very intense person, which could be scary at the beginning. It could be really scary when you meet them. You're just like, can you like not be like this? Like, can you take a step back? Like, chill. Like, take a chill pill. You're just like, can you not? So I feel like that's kind of what's coming through about this person. You're just like, can you take like a chill pill for a second? Like, I need a breath. Like, you're a lot. So they might actually be, like, just came to me, they might be a very active person. At the same time, they might like to get outdoors. They might like to do, like, you know, go hiking. They might like to go hiking. You know, maybe they like animals. Maybe they want to go horseback riding. Since you have horses, and just they might just really want to be like, yo, let's go. Maybe I feel like they're really into fitness. Like, I feel like they're really into fitness. Maybe like CrossFit or something. Because they're like, yo, let's get out. Let's have fun. Let's, like, you know, but like, let's be active together. Like, I feel like if there's something that they're very active. And so it's like, when they're involved with a partner, it's let's be active together. Let's do this together. Like, let's go to the gym together. Let's go hiking together. Like, let's go have fun. Like, let's get out there. Let's get out in nature and let's have fun. Like, that's what I feel like they're probably gonna be for you. All right. And then we have Distant Horizons. 6 + 3 is Number 9, which is about like solitude, stuff like that. But number 9 can mean something different for you. But distant horizons. This is interesting. Because distant horizons talks about basically it's almost a fantasy. Like it's so far off, so like off from the norm that it's a fantasy. And I feel like maybe this person that comes in, they could be like the relationship could almost be like, is this for real? Like, are they really like this? Like, it could be like almost too good to be true, because it's almost like dreamlike for you. I feel like that's what's happening, is that they're almost dreamlike for you. And that you're just like, I don't know, like, I don't know what to do with this person. Like, they're so intense, and yet I feel this intensity. Like, I feel like you're feeling their energy. Like, you feel their energy, and you're just like, they're intense, but man, I'm drawn to them. Like, this isn't my normal person, but like, man, I'm just drawn to them. I feel like they're out of your norm. I really do. I feel like they're out of your norm. You're just like, this is new, this is exciting, like, but I'm not sure if I can like keep up with it. Like, this is weird. Like, but you know what? Like, go with the flow. You know, you have the swords, you have the wands, and you have pentacles here. And with Scorpio, that's the only water that's coming through, but you know, I feel like you need more water. You need to go with the flow more. You need to go with the flow more, you know? Embrace it. All right. Then the Oracle card we have invisibility, authenticity. So this is the deal. This is going to be a very open and authentic relationship. Yes, it's going to feel like a dream, but every time I see invisibility, the card just like, oh, it penetrates me like deep. Just like looking into that card, it just like penetrates me deep. Oh, it's a little creepy at times. But anyway, you have to remember that like you're gonna be able to be your authentic self with this person. Yeah, they're gonna be really intense and just really wanting to charge forward and take action. Very, I want to say reactive. They're kind of reactive. They could probably be a bit of a hothead at times. Like, not gonna lie, they're probably gonna be a bit of a hothead, but it's honestly like they're themselves. Like, they're just being themselves. But you know, it depends whether or not you're into that. But you know, maybe they gotta work on that with you. That you're like, I don't really find that attractive. I would want to work on that. But you know what? That goes with authenticity, invisibility, transparency. Be transparent with them. Be straight up and be like, look, I don't dig that. Like, I don't dig, you know, being a hothead, you know. I don't dig all that. Like, I like, you know, your chivalry or something, but like, don't be a hothead. Like, I don't like that. Like, be upfront with them. Don't hide your feelings, because if they're really into you and everything, then they're gonna respect that. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, you know, I'm gonna try my best to kind of like tone it down, you know, kind of realize that it's not what you vibe with and stuff. So I feel like that's kind of what's going on with group 5 with the moonstone. It's gonna be an interesting relationship, an interesting partner and everything, because you're not really sure how to go about it. It's new. It's definitely new and different for you, and it feels a little like dreamlike, but I feel like you guys are gonna have a good time. And as long as you stay authentic to who you are, then you'll be good. Everything will be good in the neighborhood. Alright? So you guys, way to go. Nicely done. Really great messages. You know, I am so excited to hear from all of you guys. Like, tell me what happens. Like, if you meet somebody like this and it does resonate and you're just like, that's them. You know, like, that's definitely them. You told me about them. That's them. I just feel like I should put these back here. Then it's like, yeah, they were definitely like this, or nope, this person is not like this. They're more like this group or something, whatever. You know, just let me know. Like, I'm really interested to know what's going on, and just, you know, interact and see what's, what y'all are going through in life and what you're experiencing. Like, I want to know. It sounds fun. All right, guys. So I will upload another video some other time, and yeah, Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.